Here is a quick short video of something called the Wobble Hypothesis. Enjoy. Now, there are 64 possible codons, but only 20 amino acids. That means multiple codons can code for the same amino acid. This is called redundancy. At first, that might seem wasteful. Why have 6 different codons that all mean grab leucine? Isn't that inefficient? No, it's actually helpful. And here's why. Most of the redundancy is in the third letter of the codon. Take leucine. It's coded by CUU, CUC, CUA, and CUG. See how the first 2 letters are always CU? Only the third letter changes, and they all mean leucine. So if there's a mutation or a copying error, or, Rick misreads the third letter, it doesn't even matter. You still get leucine. The message gets through despite the variation. This wobble in the third position means the code is fault tolerant. Small errors don't necessarily break everything. This third position forgiveness by Rick, well, it was discovered in 1966 by Francis Crick. Yeah, the same Francis Crick, the double helix DNA guy. This means one Tina can actually recognize multiple codons. One misread letter wasn't necessarily the end of that protein, and more resilient overall. Now, let me clarify this. Say you always needed CUU for leucine. Always. No wobble allowed. Any mutation to those 3 letters would probably destroy the protein. Remember, most mutations are deleterious, not superhero origin stories. So if every change to CUU is a dead end, that's it, no path forward. Evolution is a wall. But enter the wobble. So Wobble comes in and says, you know what, let's change CUU to CUC. Same leucine protein still works. Now, that CUC is floating around in the gene pool, and that's another chance at a beneficial mutation, because at some point, CUC might mutate to CCC, and CCC is proline, a completely different amino acid. That changes the protein. Good change, bad change, we don't know. But here's the thing, that couldn't get from CUU to CCC without killing the protein. Wobble gave evolution a safe stepping stone. Wobble lets evolution open more doors, more possibilities, more chances for something beneficial to sneak through. All right, here's my best go at an analogy for this one. Remember that movie, Rookie of the Year? If you don't, the kid breaks his arm, and when the cast comes off, his tendons healed super weird, super tight, and suddenly he's throwing 100-mile-an-hour fastballs. He's 12 and pitching in the majors. Well, they don't get into it, but what I always imagine is that this stellar doctor changed how to cast from how he was taught, from what works all the time. That would be our CUU. So he casts a little differently, like CUC. From there, he makes a mistake in casting. That's our CCC, an accidental, completely different form of casting than a traditional doctor could have made. And that weird chain of events turns a 12-year-old into a Major League Baseball pitcher. Beneficial mutation achieved. That doctor didn't invent a miracle cast. He just allowed something slightly different, and that difference opened the door to something impossible under the old rules. And that is Wobble Hypothesis, how it opens the door for more possibilities at beneficial mutations. Alright, so that was our short video. I hope you enjoyed it. Come get the rest of the story at From Cells to Us. How? Hope to see you there.